morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I'm a certified trainer, practice group leader, chi healer, and coach. And I'm so happy to be with you again today. I have a whole new list, 60 new intentions, bringing in sincerity and trust, as Master Lynn has been talking about that so much during these 7-day blessings. And so we're bringing in gentle trust today. So I hope that feels good for you. All right. So start with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. We'll bend our knees. Our elbows are out. Our fingers are spread apart. There's a smile on our face. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. And tuck your chin in a little bit to align the neck with the rest of the spine. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Let's do some of those ocean wave breathing. So we're going to breathe in as if there's a gentle ocean wave coming in. And then we're going to breathe out and let the breath go out gently back into that ocean. And you keep going, and there's another secondary little wave that comes out. And when you're ready, you let your body breathe in again. New wave coming in. Notice you have a little more maybe relaxation, a little more opening all the way around. And release your breath. And let the second wave, and then let yourself see as if the water is going down into the sand. And then wait until your body breathes in for you again. Hi Joanne, hi Alicia. So feel like we're in the sand, maybe, if you like that idea, or the ground, wherever you are. Feel the connection, perhaps warmth at the bottom of your feet as you breathe this way, breathing in through the nose, fully and gently, and opening up all the intercostal muscles, and breathing out. When you breathe out, continue to have your tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. We're bringing in gentle trust today. And when you start to feel, maybe you want to move around a little bit, feel your shoulders coming down even more, and maybe your knees even sink down a little bit, and your feet feel like they're sinking in the sand or into the floor. And a gentle smile starts to come up on your face. Then start bouncing from the knees. Hi, look at everybody who popped on. Hi Yi Peng, hi Dorothy, hi Faye, hi Christine, hi Isabel. How are you? Gentle trust we're bringing in today. Hi Patricia. Like my new haircut. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Elbows are a little bit away from the body. Fingers are gently spread apart. And we're just starting to wake up our chi, get it flowing. Gently trusting in this new day. And of course, if you're at the end of a day, or whatever time you're checking this out with us, just bring that in. Your hands up over your heads. We'll do 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our heads to live to 100. Hi Pam, how you doing? Hi everybody. Hi Susan. So we have another 7-day blessing meditation to look forward to. I hope you're finding them on YouTube as well. And if you can, listen to it again. And you can even have it going um, without you actually hearing it. You can lower it all the way down, and then that vibration is still coming in for you in your room, in your home. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Gentle trust, trusting in the connection of the earth beneath our feet, throughout our entire body, and out to the ends of the universe and back. And you can imagine or feel or know in some way a beautiful sun in the center of the universe. And that sun has the love of everyone you've ever loved and everyone who's ever loved you, everybody who's standing on the stage with you is behind you 100% in everything that you do. Maya Angelou, I saw something on Facebook last month, I think it was, where she said, someone asked, why are you not nervous, or are you nervous going on the stage? And she said, I just bring everybody with. I say, hey Graham, come on, you're coming with me. Hey Aunt Sophie, just bring everybody there. So I'm never alone on the stage. So I thought that was lovely. And think of that. Everyone you've ever loved is always with you. Guides, masters, ones you don't even recognize, perhaps, in this lifetime. Hi Marlene. Hi June. We've got 2 more minutes of bouncing with our hands over our heads to live to 100. Allow yourself to feel how it's waking up the chi in your body. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. At the beginning, we did more of those ocean wave breathing in and releasing out, and remembering that we need to exhale in order to inhale. I've had so many aha moments with Spring Forest Qigong, and one of them was Master Lin saying, even babies, when they're born, they have to exhale first to empty their lungs so they can breathe in. So allow yourself to do that with every breath. You are new, you are born new in every breath. If you feel any tightness somewhere, just offer softening. A few more bounces, a few more seconds. And then we continue our practice, continue bouncing, but with our hands down. And we go side to side, open, open, open. All blockages are gone, completely healed, completely healed. And open up the spine. Soften, soften, soften. Think about your internal organs getting a good massage when you're going up and down, and also when you're going side to side. And unwind yourself. How's that feeling? All right. Let's take our shoulders and bring them up to our ears, and our head goes back, scrunch back a little bit. Knees are still bent, tongue is still touching the roof of the mouth. You're still breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And when you're ready, lower your shoulders down. Slowly let your head come up. Feel spinal fluid that was gathering, coming up and shooting into your brain and clearing it all out. Mega clean. And pull the shoulders down. And then we'll do that 2 more times. So shoulders come up to our ears. We're just lifting them. And you know you're doing it if you twist around a little bit and your arms just fly, which is fun too. And then you take your head back and scrunch a bit onto the shoulders. Now, if you're feeling like it doesn't want to go back, that's indicating that you have some inflammation there. And let's not freeze. Let's not be afraid. Let's just realize and say, oh, okay, thank you for that indication. Let's take our shoulders down, head up. Feel chi coming from the ground all the way through the body, through the top of the head. Butterflies flying out, releasing any extra energy you no longer need, and pull the shoulders down. And that's just letting you know what's happening. So if that's the case, you go a little less. So don't ever force too much. So just gently what is working for you today. Let's do one more. Shoulders come up to the ears, head goes back. And you might use this as an indicator in the morning of, and you think, well, let's see, did I drink my water? Did I move yesterday? What might be causing this? And you just say, well, Chi, go help me to clear that. I appreciate it. And release the shoulders down. Head comes up. Feel your senses, your eyes, your ears, your senses of taste and touch and everything back to original, and pull the shoulders down. And the other things that we do, everything we're doing is, as you start to become more aware of it, is helping us during the day. And then when we're even not thinking, we're not doing Qigong, and then maybe we move and we feel tightness. We're like, oh, okay. Or we feel tightness in our neck. Well, I could do 3 shoulder shrugs. I know that releases it. So we're learning how to help ourselves stay in balance. Body, mind, spirit, soul. Yay. All right. Hi, Marlene. Did I say hi? Hi, June. All right. So that was the bouncing and the shoulder shrugs. Now we're going to do tapping and cupping. Oh, okay. So I'll come back up. Tap the cheekbones, open, open, open. All blockages are gone, completely healed. Send that vibration of openness. Keep going for a little bit. You can send beautiful yellow lights in. The light to help to heal the stomach, the spleen, the pancreas. So I was having some carrots and hummus this morning after waking up, and just to get things going. Apparently it's good for you to do that, so I'm adopting that. Cup the top of your head, eat some kind of a veggie. And I didn't have any broccoli cooked, so I was hummus and carrots. And so I am paying attention to my chewing. And some of you probably are way ahead of me on that. But for many years, I was using food just to shovel it down in between other things I was doing. And I get into that habit sometimes again. Clap your hands. We're going to cup the inside of the elbows, underarm, window of the lungs. Start on the left and go to the right. If you have mirror ones here, like the arms, underarms. And so, yeah, not a lot of chewing. And of course, there are no teeth. I read this in another one, which was good. There are no teeth in your stomach. So You've got to get that chewing done before it goes down. So I was paying attention to that today, which also helps with being satisfied of eating, because you're paying attention to when you're eating. So it's another thing about awareness. So love to hear your experiences on that. Different ways that you find that you're becoming more aware, how you're using it. So it's not just in this 30 minutes that we're together. All right, so how's that feeling? Good? Take a breath in and out. Another one. And see if you can feel like you're expanding all the way around. That's a good way to indicate too how you're doing. Cup your kidneys, say good morning, rub with the backs of your hands and the palms. And let's do those circles in one direction and circles in the other direction. Awesome. Tap your tailbone. Tap your hips. Come down to the knees. Let's cup the tops of the knees today. And come around to the back. And of course, you know, if I'm doing it one way and you want to do the other way where you're clapping, you know, both sides and then front and back, then you go ahead and do that. I have a friend who's like, oh, that does not feel good to do that one and that one. She needs to do it the other way. I'm like, well, that's the way you do it then. And if you're doing the coming up on the toes and down on the heels, you just want to avoid it if you're pregnant, and you listen to your body. It's not about slamming down. It's just about activating the bubbling springs at the bottom of the feet. You know, like where this pad is here, like in that center, right about there. And so you can do it as more of a rocking motion. All right. So that was all our active exercises. And then we get back into beginning of the universe, or we get back into the position of our feet, shoulder, hip distance apart, as we move into beginning of the universe position. Bend the knees, elbows out. You're like a pine tree. So that's called song. And feel yourself as if you are the first pine tree at the beginning of the universe. And you got choices. How about that? You can choose to be a green pine tree, or maybe, like me, I might become a pink pine tree, pink needles. And just enjoy that feeling that all the possibilities are there, right there for you right now. Maybe you're going to be an oak tree or something. I don't know. And allow yourself to feel there's endless possibilities, and that all the information's there. And you can take that information back and bring it into your body. So when we do this, we're connecting to the universe through our chi field, connecting to the highest vibration we can. We use Master Lin's password. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together, and you start to feel as if, yeah, you can feel your form, and it's holding itself on it without any effort. At the same time, you don't really feel your form, and you feel the light part of yourself, the energy part, the creative force, the life, energy with intelligence. And it's in this between being and not being, in this called song, right? And called Shen, that positions song, the stage, I don't know what you would call that, is Shen. And that's when you can ask and connect to your master, like Master Lin or all of us, and then you ask to be re-downloaded, the information for your body, for your life. And you ask for that, and you ask for whatever you want to help others, and that's where you do it right now. So from your heart, ask for that. And while we're asking, let's feel our lower dantian. Feel the vitality, feel the power of life that you are, your light. And you'll notice in the 7-day blessings how we're focusing on the light, and we're becoming stronger and stronger and stronger as radiators, love radiators. So today, let's go, and I'm out of order, and that's okay. We're going to do moving of yin and yang. So first we get into forming of yin and yang. And so we have our right hand in front of the upper chest, left hand in front of the lower dantian, and there's space between. Okay. And you have your fingers open. So when you close your fingers, you're closing off the flow of chi. So we want to really have that chi flowing. And you kind of notice if you go like this, that I look like a yin-yang symbol. See, with the arms like that? So open up. And what we're going to do is we're going to move. So first of all, you want to visualize a column of light from the top of your head to the bottom of your torso. And you have your elbows out. So down here is not so good. Elbow out, elbows out. And then you're going to take the right hand out and down, and then the left hand's going to come in and up. So close your eyes. We're going to breathe in and out through the nose if you can. Let the elbows guide the movement so you can focus your attention on the palm of your hands and how that feels. Hi, Shelby. Good morning. Hope all is well with you. We're bringing in gentle trust today. Feeling ourselves and feeling the vitality in the lower dantian. And let's allow ourselves to feel the masters and guides we connected to pouring in light and love into the lower dantian and into any cells, anything that you have going on. And when we do this movement, it's called moving of yin and yang, and we're helping our liver system. So the liver system can get damaged by anger. I'm just gonna put my timer on. So, and it's, we're human, we're gonna get angry. And what do we learn from Master Lin and the 5 elements? Then you bring in happiness. Bring in happiness to help to release the anger so it doesn't get stuck and do damage to our liver. And to release any that has been stuck for whatever period of time, doesn't matter. You can use the color green, which I am coordinated with. Isn't that fun? And you can also use the sound she. So let's try that today. As you slowly move your hands in this elliptical pattern, feel yourself between being and not being. Talk to your liver, thank you so much, and notice any blockages. Just with our gratitude, and then let's bring in some smiley faces, and we'll make every little cell in there. We're going to bring in green light and smiles and see butterflies releasing. Anger is transforming into happiness. We bring the happiness, and the anger transforms and releases back to the universe. And so we're not only helping ourselves, but I like to think about it as we're helping the universe to have that much more happiness as we're releasing it out. You don't need to coordinate your breath. Let your arms go as slowly as it feels right for you today, or maybe even a little slower. And when you breathe out, chant she. She. Now we've been doing Om Mani Padme Hum with the 7-day chant. You can do that. You could do Om. You could do the Eha Eha Ah Eha, which is to release karma, and that's one to do every day of this year. We have the unique opportunity of the 60-year cycle where it is easier to release and transform karma. So let's take advantage of that for ourselves, our family, and humanity as a whole. When you're doing a chant, let it reverberate from your heart center. And feel the vibration. Releasing. If you like to think of bubbles popping, you could do that instead of butterflies. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. One more. And when your hands come back in front of the lower dantian, space between your body and your hands, space between both hands, breathe in and feel the lower dantian, the communication. Feel how happy, how vital you are. Let yourself feel green light maybe coming from there, and throughout your entire body you are a huge radiating love and light in green and happiness. And we'll bring all that chi. Our chi field is just like miles and miles out now. We're going around the world. Bring your chi back, and yes, no worries, your chi will come back. And let it spin in your lower dantian. Spin, spin, spin. It gets smaller and brighter, condensing down. Feel that power that is you until it turns into a tiny little energy pill. You tuck deep behind the navel. I'm so into the ponies. It keeps turning into a pony. Get a little green pony today, and tuck it deep behind the navel. Put a smile on your face. Rub your hands together. Get the chi lotion from your soul, through your heart. You're coming through the shoulders, the elbows. So much healing in the arms just as you do that. Rub your hands and rub your face. Bring that chi lotion. Let everyone see that you are a love radiator. Bring a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness, a little bit of light, or a whole lot to everybody and every creature and all the things around you today. How's that sound? One giant 10,000 hand breath in. As we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Okay, bye.